Shalom. Just would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakudash, double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. This is your brother Yassad, back at you with another lesson. We'll let edify into the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? And this one here is hey, plagues are being sent unto Babylon. Right? Plagues have been sent unto Babylon. Right? So despite hey there's no coincidence that you know in these times we are banging heavily and throwing up many videos heavily upon Babylon the Great. Right? Because this here is the place that the Lord prophesied that Israel pursuing to the Micah. I'm gonna get it. I think it's Micah 4. Micah 4 and 10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail, for thou shalt go forth out of the city, out of the city of Jerusalem, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered, there Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. So it is not coincidence that you know hey, hundreds of videos is being done upon what's taking place in Babylon, because we lifted up that, we blowing that trumpet, right? We exalting the voice on the high mountain, right? Because this is where our people we were taken. Our people went through a lot here in Babylon, served a great judgment under the hand of these heathens. And hey, we know it was the Lord's doing, that these heathens would possess us and whatnot. But hey, the scriptures say he was displeased with the heathen because they forward the affliction. They basically went beyond, the Lord's intention, because these heathens, hey, they are real devils, real demons, right? But hey, despite of that, hey, we sending up the chant for the fall of Babylon, right? Continuously, every article we see being a watchman, right? Because hey, we know soon World War III coming, or the MOTB, World War III, all these things, the vibration is in the air, and soon these prophecies is gonna come to pass, and the prophecies being caused to cease. So yeah, all I just say is just the build up to Babylon's fall, because as we know right now, Babylon the Great, through the trade war, it's crippling her economy. Many nations have gone against Babylon and saying that they don't need the US dollar anymore. They're no longer trading with the US dollar. So that would cripple her, to an extent. The trade war would cause for the storehouses to become and be empty, and a lot of losses of jobs. Just recently I watched an article. Just for the past month, 106,000 so-called black women have lost their jobs. And we know many port workers, they have lost their jobs due to the workload being less. Containers, the amount of containers that is coming, it dropped by all kind of 60% and whatnot. But let's get this article, because this little plague here would aid. It's a new variant causes surge in China and is spreading in the US. Right, because I think it's LA. I was reading it earlier on. A good couple states in Babylon. This is rampant. So remember that illness that killed around 350 people in a week in the US over the past month, and continues to leave more and more people with long that variant. Remember the severe acute respiratory syndrome virus 2 that's still spreading, mutating, varianting, and subvarianting and causing the C. Well, nota bene, there's a new variant of the SARS-CoV-2. In tongue, it is called the NB181. Variant has been causing surges in China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, and is now spreading in the US. And yeah, let's say the latest in the alphabet soup of COVID-2 variants that deserves close attention. Variant and subvariant emerges and spreads quickly, but then are rapidly supplanted by new variants and subvariants that spread faster, but some have caused more problems than others. Let's say let's say right now the dominant variant in North America, parts of South America, much of Europe, South Africa. This variant was first detected in September 2024, and by the end of 2024 was spreading around the globe. It has been effectively the variant of this past winter. Well, I ain't gonna go further down into details because as we see what's going on, second is just 16. And this is not a long video, because we keep it direct and straight to the point and in the spirit of prophecy. Second is just 16 and verses 1. It's a woe be unto thee, Babylon. America is the modern day Babylon. And Asia will be unto the Egypt and Syria. And when you check the names that they call America, well, the US, Egypt, right, Syria, Asia, South Africa, basically, hey, it's a gird up yourself with cloths of sack, and here be with your children, and be sorry for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent unto you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May a man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn? Because the same 2024, well, coming down to the ending of 2024, that surge started up and it has been spreading globally. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord Yahweh Hashem, we shall send it the plagues. And who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yeah, because Jump into verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Jump into verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Because if there's back again an emergency, and a state of emergency takes place, works have to shut down, a replay at 2020, this Babylon is gonna be a real drastic state, because you see the marketing, the cost of goods, it double and triple in the CV time, and for a variant to strike now, that's gonna basically leave a great impact upon Babylon, right? Yeah, it's say like as an arrow which is shot off at mighty archer, return it not backward, even so plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Right now, a lot of people have been mourning. They cannot pay their rent because they lost their jobs and all these things. Here it is truly dope in Babylon the Great. Trump cutting down on Medicaid and food stamps and whatnot. You know, he was just speaking boldly about he saved $1 trillion. You know, and hey, there's a lot of American so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics. They live off of the food stamps and Medicaids and these things. So with these things being cut, basically the people is being led up on the breadline, right? And it's all the Lord's doing, right? Because the Lord is about to send havoc upon this place, right? It said the beginning of famine. So listen, when these great sorrows begin, the plagues coming, food start to get less as well, famine and great debt. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these things shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, because it's all judged, the Lord's judgment at the end of the day. Because the scripture saying, Job, whoever perished being innocent. So this is all the ways and means that the Lord is going to send judgment in this place. Right? But for all this, these shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be all mindful of the scourges. Right? Yeah. Again here. Book of Matthew 24. And 7. Let's see. From nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, you know, when you jump down even to verse 12, it's saying, because iniquity abound, the love of many shall wax cold. The kind of events and crazy killings and acts that we have been hearing, hey, this place is insane and this place needs to be judged. You know? Hey, that's just a quick one, you know? Nothing too lengthy, just straight to the point. You know? Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Well, I still haven't gotten a device yet, but as the time go by and I could chop a little video, you know, on a device, I'll do, you know, until I able to get back a functioning device. I know it's important, you know, to keep the Lord's candle burning. My candle burning for the Lord. So until the next one, shalom, all praises, stay how Bashem El Shai, shalom. WNC elders, the apostles, a great millstone. Salute to you, brothers, shalom.